Planetcrochet. This afternoon I'm going to show you how to make this little picnic blanket. You will need 3 different colours of yarn. The main one is white. At the end you will need your scissors and darning needle. Now to start this blanket you're going to use the white first. You can use any colour. For this particular one, as you can see, my favourite colour is blue, hence the blue. But you can use purples, reds, pinks, anything you like. But you want the gingham effect. I've never made this before. This is the first time I made it when I made this, so I had to follow another YouTuber to find out how to do it. So I'm going to help you to do that today. What you'll need to do is chain 21. Now I've used my 4mm hook and I normally go up a half a hook size, but for this little project it doesn't matter. We miss a stitch, not the one on the hook, that's not a stitch. We miss one chain, should I say, not a stitch. Double crochet, I'm using UK terminology for this video, and we are doing 4 double crochet. 2, 3 and 4, but you need to stop. You don't want to do the yarn over with the white. We're going to change to the pale blue. All you need to do is what would have been your yarn over, take your blue, loop over your hook, little fiddly, even for me on camera, and pull it through, finish off your double crochet. Now you're going to trap your white yarn as you go. So at first it is a little bit fiddly until you get going. Then you need another 4 double crochet in your blue, in the pale blue. You don't have to hold the little blue tail at the back. Let's let that. This is what I say, it is fiddly. So just get that to the back. There we go. Out of the way. And keep your white on top of your work as you go along. Do you know this worked perfect off camera? And you want 3 more. And when you come to the 4th one, you will do exactly the same as you did changing from white to blue. You will drop the blue and pick up the white, and this is why we take it along with us as we go along. Look how we're going to automatically, so we drop it and a tip at the back. Just keep your eye on so it doesn't, because sometimes it can bunch out at the back here, so that's just a tip. So to change colour, we just drop the colour you've just used and pick up the new one. Again, run the unused colour in your work and then do 4 double crochet again, and on the 4th one stop, drop the white, pick up the blue, and then we do 4 blue ones. Keep your white yarn running at the back of your work and keep it inside there. Oops, now you see I've carried on finishing that stitch because you automatically do it. Drop the blue. Now because I don't need the blue anymore until I come back, I can leave the blue hanging and I'll pick it up on the way back. So just change from blue to white. Pull your blue a little bit so it's a little bit tighter, and then go to the end, and that will be 4 double crochets in white. At the end, if you've watched one of my videos, I like to chain first. Some don't, but I do. Now you will get your yarns crisscrossed, a little mixed up, because that's just how it works as you're dropping and picking up. Chain 1, turn your work, and then we do 4 white double crochet. Remember, in the 4th one, don't finish in the white, stop. Now this is slightly different because this is the back of your work, and a tip to know which is the front, you know, the beginning tail, keep it on your left bottom, and then you won't know, you won't get mixed up. So pop my hook back in, stitches. So when it's at the back, bring the yarn you're not going to use for 4 stitches to the back of yourself, the back of the blanket, sorry, not too tight, and then bring your new one back in. Whoops, daisy. And then catch your white, because we're going to take it back in between. 1, 2, and we do this all the way along, but it is just slightly different at the back of the work how you drop your yarn. You don't want to drop it at the front, you don't want to drop it down here. Bring it to the back, bring your new colour into play, finish your 4th double crochet. Again, take the unused yarn with yourself along your work. I mean, it's easy to pull out if you do go wrong, it's no big deal. 2, 3, 4. Again, you're going to pull your work, your yarn at the back, bring your new colour up and yarn over. Don't forget to take your unused yarn with you again. 4 double crochet. The last one. You see, I was going to automatically yarn over again. Bring your yarn you're not going to use to the back, and then new one, the white, into play. Oops. And then we can leave that there because we're going to pick it back up at the blue. So it's 4 to the end. A little bit fiddly on the end. Chain 1, turn your work, this is the front again, 4 white double crochet, stop on your 4th, drop it down, pick up your blue, and again, don't forget to trap the white as you go along. So as you go up, it's easier to leave these at the bottom. So we do the same as you did before. I'll go to this blue and then I'll come back because we have to keep the blue going this next time. So I'll come back and show you how to do that. Now I'm just going to finish this double crochet off with the white because I'm bringing the white back into play. Now instead of leaving the blue at the back, as you can see here, we want that blue there to come here, and then we're going to change. I'm going to snip off the white when I have finished the last 4 double crochet. So when I've finished these 4, I'm going to leave about 6-inch tail, and then I can leave the white to the back because I'm going to bring this dark blue and the pale blue and do the second set of checkers. So take your blue with you, your pale blue. 1, 2, 3, and the last one. You want to keep your blue trapped, drop your white and pick up your blue. There you go, and chain 1 and start your new set of checkers, or whatever they're called, you know, your checkerboard. Right, so I will need my scissors earlier than I said. Snip off the white, put that to the side, and then I'm going to bring in this blue in play. Now, so same as before, this is the back of your work, so remember to bring your yarn to the back, because forget that's one I've just snipped. This is the beginning tail that is on the wrong side right now. It should, for the right side of your work, it should be on your bottom left, so we know this is the wrong side. And usually you've got things like your beginning tails at the back. So drape it over, bring it the back of your hook, so you've not got this at the front. Hold it again, told you it's fiddly. Bring the dark blue in. Remember to take the pale blue with you as you go along. And I will tighten it in a minute. It is a bit loose, but I will tighten it. 4 double crochet in the new colour. And this is what you do all the way until you've got what the desired length you want on your little picnic blanket. Again, drop the dark blue at the back, bring the pale blue into play, and do that to the end. So you want it to look like that. So it's pale blue, dark, pale, dark, pale. And again, when you get to here, because you won't need the dark until you come back on the right side again, you can leave it dangling. So just leave it there, continue with the pale blue and then come back. So I'll meet you back on the front and we'll go from there. I'm back at the dark blue. Remember to put the pale colour at the back, bring the dark into play. Take the pale blue along with you in your work. Four double crochet on the last yarn over, because we're looking at the wrong side. Bring your yarn to the back, bring your new colour into play, and do the same again but with the pale colour. I'll go to the end because I'm going to bring in the white again, so I'll come back at the end. Last yarn over, bring in the white back in. Oops, make sure you do the right piece of yarn. Crochet 1 chain, and we're going to put the pale blue above the dark blue here. So we need to take it along behind the white, as you've done before. It's a little bit fiddly again, because you've got a new tail as well at the end. So just rewind the video at any time if you're unsure. 4 double crochet, trapping the pale blue at the back, because we're going to bring it back into play. Just gently pull that, so there you go. Not too tight though, because you don't want to pull the side in. Drop the white at the back, pick up the pale blue and finish the double crochet off, and so on. And that's what the pattern looks like when finished. When you've finished your blanket, it will look like this. So this is where we started. 3 rows, 3 rows, 3 rows, 3, 3. 4 double crochet of each colour. Remember, when you're working with the back side to you facing, bring your unused colour, the one you've just going to change from, to the back, and then you're not struggling then to try and get it, because you will struggle to get it from the front. Anyway, when you've finished, you finish in this corner, so you can leave your white attached and do a double crochet border all the way around. Remember, 3 double crochet in each corner, otherwise it curls up. Or you can do 1 double crochet, 1 chain and a double crochet in the same stitch, no matter where you put it. Just practice. I've put 3 double crochet in mine, and you see the lines, that's 2 rows, and what you want to do is down the sides you put a double crochet. So if you turn it this way, because this is how you'll be crocheting if you're right-handed, you put 1 double crochet in each side of your rows. So there's 2 rows and there's 2 double crochet. And how I remember, you see these bars, put your double crochet in that hole at the end, and then 1 in the line, 1 in the horizontal bar. You see it there, there's the hole, then the line, you put 1 in, then the bar, I don't know what the technical term is, but that's what I call it, and then the line. And that's how I remember. And I've been crocheting since 2015, but to know where to put your stitches sometimes is so frustrating. But that's how I remember. Is that little bar there, that's where your double crochet goes in, and that line is the start of another row or the end of a row, however you look at it, and that's where you put the other one. Then the bar, put 1 in, and the line, put 1 in. I'll hold this here. If you pause the video, take a picture, and you can see where I mean. The line and the bar, and put 2. So that's what your little picnic blanket applique will look like when you're finished. As I said at the beginning, use any colours you like, but use 2 shades, a light and a dark one. A light and a dark. And you see the effect of the other colour running through. It's kind of cute. I like it. I enjoyed doing it. I wouldn't like to do a big blanket in this, but I enjoyed doing this little applique. And it's for an upcoming blanket that I'm going to release a pattern for soon. I'm just writing it out. Anyway, enough from me today. Bev at Planet Crochet. I hope you're enjoying the sun wherever you are. It's not too bad here in Yorkshire. I'll catch you on another video. Bye for now.